Go! Jeez. Yo, what's up, guys? It's the Fears Man. What's going on? Welcome to the Fears podcast. I'm your host, John Fears. You're the audience. What's wrong with my hand? No coffee. I was waiting for the coffee to brew, but now that it is brewing, what's up? I'll be right back. I'm going to get my coffee. You guys can watch me if you'd like. There you are. I'm going to make myself a cup of Z coffee. Let's see. Is it ready? Oh, it's ready. It is ready. All right. So Fears can't drink normal milk. I have to do the fat-free milk, lactose-free milk. So, all right, guys. This is how Fears always does this coffee. So sugar goes in first. And we do the great value sweetener. So these go in first. There we are. There we go. There we are. Okay. Okay, and then milk goes in next, guys. Milk goes in next. There we are, just a tad. There we go. And now the coffee. All right. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Oh, yeah. Right here, guys. Right here. Wonderful coffee. Oh, yeah. So what's up, James? What's up, Dankness? James is laughing his ass off. And Dankness says, hey, Fears, I gave you a like. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. So much. Well, welcome to the Fears podcast, guys. It is 12 in the afternoon on a Monday. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Things have been going, well, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not going to say awesome, but they've been okay. I'll be honest with you guys. The last couple of weeks, Fears has not been feeling good. Like, there's nothing wrong with me. Like, I don't have a sickness. I've just been kind of bummed. A lot of shit's been on my mind. But the best way to overcome that is to stop feeling sorry for yourself and just basically keep busy. So I've been keeping myself busy. So yeah. Dankness says there's a new owner for the building that stopped by. Oh, what, in your building? Well, I hope all that went well, Dankness. And James says, I was laughing at your intro. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I try to make the intros pretty hilarious. I try to do something different or different or a slight bit different every single time. So yeah. But no, I just want to thank everyone's support and love and kindness, the likes, the comments, everything, guys, because I'm telling you what, these last couple of weeks have not been good. But I'm hoping that things get better from this point on. Dankness says, yep, I'm still waiting on him. Is he your landlord, Dankness? Is that what's going on? Should go all right. But you're not impressed. Well, you're not impressed with the new landlord. What's going on with the landlord? What's going on? What happened? What happened? James, how's your day been going? But anyway, like I was saying, guys, I hope these next couple of weeks get better, because I literally thought to myself, I was like, well, what is me sitting here like feeling sorry for myself gonna do? You know, I'm like, Fears, you need to get up off your ass and just think about positive things, think about doing positive things, and things should get better from this point on. I will tell you though, there is some good things going for me though. My mom's doing great. My dad, he's getting there. He's getting there. He has good days. He's got bad days. My job is going fantastic. I'm at a new security location. I'm making more money, and I've made some new friends at this security location. So not too bad. Not too bad. Dana says, not looking forward to meeting this new owner. So what? We're like, Dana, were you and the old owner like really good buddies, or like do you not get along with this new owner, or what's going on? Yeah. James says, things are good so far. You're just at work. Oh, nice. Nice. And James said he's going to listen to you while working. Nice. Well, hey, you know what, James? Tell the whole office to listen to Fears. Tell the whole office to subscribe to Fears. What the hell is wrong with all of James' co-workers? Hey, James co-workers, turn up the freaking volume. Subscribe to Fears. I'm one kick-ass guy. You will subscribe to my channel. You will love my channel. What in the hell is wrong with you people? James's co-workers, you gotta subscribe. James, I hope your co-workers heard that, because if they did hear that, everybody in James's office is going to be like, what in the hell is this fucking guy doing? Anyway, I was just trying to make you guys laugh. Hopefully I made James laugh. Hopefully I made Dankness laugh. James, you got to tell me if somebody in your office heard that. Anyway, I'm a contractor in an empty house by myself. Fuck! God damn it. Just my luck, right? I was screaming at the top of my lungs for nothing then. For nothing. I thought, like, James, no offense to your job. Like, I'm sure contracting is an awesome job. I've never done it, but I've heard good things. But just picture if James was, like, in a cubicle and, like, the guy next to him, you know, was sitting in the cubicle, right? Right? All of a sudden, the guy, like, kind of peers over James's cubicle. Like, what the fuck are you listening to, James? That would have been hilarious. That would have been hilarious. Dankness says, old people left me, but not sure how this is going to go. Well, Dankness, if you think it's going to go bad, then it probably will go bad. You got to go into it with, like, positive energy. Like, if you go into it like, hey, I'm sure this guy's going to be a nice guy, you know? Like, don't assume that the guy's going to be a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's usually with anything in life, guys. If you think you're going to go into something like a new job, a new girlfriend, a new this, a new that, and you think it's going to go bad, 10 times out of 12, it'll go bad. But it's all about positive energy. Positive energy. Anyway, shout out to everyone in Z chat. I hope you guys have got your cup of coffee, because Fears has got his cup of coffee. Expressions of a Stormtrooper. One of my favorite mugs in the entire world. A good friend gave it to me. Alrighty. So, welcome. Today's topics are, let me pull them up. I tried to pick out some new ones. Feel free to chime in. Give me your 2 cents on them. Because that's what the Fears vlogs and the Fears podcast is all about. All right. Give me your 2. All right, here we go. Today's topics are the acting roles that Fears has done. I'm going to give you a couple highlights. The new gadgets that are floating around. Fears is going to hop on the old interwebs, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the new gadgets that I find of 2020. And then the last one, you guys know I'm a big fan of Disney. And I thought I would read you guys some history of Disney, some fun facts of Disney. And then I'm going to tell you guys what Fears has got planned for this year when it comes to Disney. I'm going to try to get to as many tourist attractions as possible. BUNG Monkey Jim. I think he's saying Monkey Jim. Don't be pulling a fast one on Fears. You know, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Monkey Jim. You're basically saying that your name is Monkey Jim. I got it. What's up, Monkey Jim? I think you're a new subscriber because I've never seen you in the chat, but welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. I don't know where the hell you guys get these names from. You know, Monkey Jim, Dankness. Like, at least James has got like a semi-normal name. James Clark. You know what I'm saying? You know, John Fears. But all of a sudden in the chat, just, hey, I'm Monkey Jim. I'm Monkey Jim. What's going on? So what's up, you guys? What's up? All right. So I'll let you guys decide. What do you guys want to talk about today? What do you guys want to talk today? Well, Jim just said, what's your favorite Disney movie? So I guess we'll start with Disney. That's very hard. That's very hard, Jim, for me to tell you because I have so many favorites, but I'll try. Well, let's break them down. Favorite cartoon movie of Disney would probably be Aladdin. Aladdin's one of my favorites. The genie, Aladdin, Jafar, all that good stuff. Sorry, it's getting a little hot in here. I need to go crank down the air conditioning, so I will be right back. Give me 1 second. Forgive me, guys. I should have did this before, but Fierce needs to go to the restroom. So give me 1 second. I will be back. This coffee's running through me like no other. The Crohn's, I've been Crohn's-ing it up today, so I'm sorry about that. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. Just go ahead and study MacGyver. Go ahead and study MacGyver, talk to MacGyver. I'll be right back. Ooh. Sorry about that, guys. Fears had to use the restroom. I was Crohn's-ing it up. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. I'm sorry about that, guys. Woo! I had to use the restroom. All right. What up? All right. James says, I enjoyed the live action of Aladdin. Yes. Yep. So did I. Will Smith did a pretty good job. He wasn't as good as Robin Williams, but still very enjoyable. Monkey Jim says, what's your favorite Disney princess? Favorite Disney princess? I gotta go with it's a split between Belle from Beauty and the Beast and Jasmine. Jasmine's got that sexy tan that Fears likes. I love it when girls have tans. But Belle, she's quite the lady, she's beautiful, she's skinny, she's really intelligent, she's reading books. She's from France. Bonjour, ma chérie. Ho 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 ho, mademoiselle, the country of love. Good old France. And then, Paris is the city of love. So yeah. So Belle's pretty cute. So it's between those two. Let's see. Let's see. I don't even know what that is, Monkey Jim. I don't even know what that is. No clue. No clue. Anyway, but since you guys brought up Disney first, let's talk about Disney. So, if you guys didn't know, in Florida, there's 4 Disney parks. In California, there's 2. Fears has went to every single Disney park except for one. In Florida, there's the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. In California, there's the Magic Kingdom and California, I think it's called California Dreams or Disney California or something like that. That's the only one I haven't been to. I can't remember what that other one is called. You know what? Let's Google it because now I'm curious to see what it is because let's see. What Disney parks are in California? It's something. It's like Disney. It's like I can't remember. It's like California. Oh, that's what it is. Disney's California Adventure. I knew I was close. I knew it had to do with something like Disney California or something. But anyway, that's the only one I haven't went to. My friends have went to it, guys, and I've heard nothing but good things. So one day, Fears will get to it. Now, I've been to both Disney Magic Kingdoms. I've been to Magic Kingdom in Disneyland. I've been to Magic Kingdom in Florida. But I'll be honest, I've only went to Disneyland once in my life. Once. And it was when me and my mom, my dad, my brother, I believe my British grandma went with us. It was like a big family thing. We went to California for the first time, and we saw everything, guys. We saw the beach, and we saw the handprints, of all the celebrities. We saw the Hollywood sign. We went to the wax work museum and all that. And then I begged my parents to go to Disneyland. So I thought it was pretty good. Now, which one do I like better? I got to say probably Disney World because I probably spent more time at Disney World. And there's a lot more to do at Disney World. So anyway, let's continue on. So what I've got planned for this year, I'm really going to try and finish everything in the Magic Kingdom. I've almost finished every single ride, every single attraction in the Magic Kingdom because I've done a couple of vlogs in there. So I'm going to try and finish everything at the Magic Kingdom this year. And then I'm going to try and finish every single Disney themed miniature golf places. I think they have 3 or 4. So far I've done 1. So I've got, it's either 2 to go or 3 to go. I can't remember, but I'll have to look them up. But I heard they're a blast. So that's what I've got planned. Let's see. My favorite rides. Let me start with Animal Kingdom. I haven't rode Avatar yet, so I'm sure that'll be, when I ride that, I'm sure that'll be my new favorite because I've heard good things about Avatar. But so far, I got to admit, it's a split between Dinosaur is my first favorite in the Animal Kingdom. The dinosaur ride, and I really love the Mount Everest ride with the Abominable Snowman. That one's pretty good too. Hollywood Studios, well, I haven't went into the Star Wars section yet. So I'm sure once I get to the Star Wars section, I'm sure one of those rides in there will be my favorite. But because I haven't went in there, either Star Tours, that's a pretty good one. That's one of my favorites. Or, oh God, there's so many. No, not Star Tours. I like Star Tours, but it's not my favorite. It's the most detailed. It's the most themed. Probably the Hollywood Tower Hotel, the Tower of Terror. That one's my favorite ride. It's awesome. Fears is going to go on it until the day I die. You know, like I'll go on that thing till I'm 95 because it's amazing. A second favorite is probably the Rock and Roller Coaster with Aerosmith. It's a pretty good ride. Oh yeah, pretty good. But I'm looking forward to, guys. I'm looking forward to going to Galaxy's Edge at some point. Will Fears vlog the hell out of it? Oh, you bet your ass I will. Oh yeah. Let me know in the chat below what some of your guys' favorites are, and I'll try and get to them. Let's see. Favorite ride in Epcot? Well, it's an oldie, but it's a goodie. I don't remember the name of it, but it's the ride where you go up into the ball, into the Epcot ball, and you're riding around in the ball. Even though it's a slow ride, it's one of my faves. And but it's not my favorite. Oh shit, is this ride at Epcot? Hang on. No. My favorite ride in Magic, it's in Magic Kingdom. So that's my favorite ride in Epcot. I'll be honest, there's only a couple of rides at Epcot because they focus more on like food and wine and dining and all that kind of stuff and seeing the other places of the world. But there are a few rides at Epcot. It's still fun. Still a lot to do, a lot of shows. And I'll tell you guys my favorite shows in just a minute. Let's see here. My favorite ride in the Magic Kingdom, well, that's a hard one because there's a lot of my favorite rides. It's a split between, and it would go in this order. The Carnival of Progress. It's kind of a ride, but not really. You don't go anywhere. The ride goes around you. You're sitting in a seat, and the ride just goes around you like a carousel. It's a good show though. It's a good show / ride. That's probably one of my favorites. But Haunted Mansion's really good. Oh yeah. Splash Mountain is pretty good. You just have to worry about getting wet. So ride that at the very end of the day. James says the only theme parks I've ever been to are Six Flags St. Louis and Silver Dollar City. Oh, that's awesome, James. I did not know you were from the St. Louis area. I had no clue. So did you live near Fears? Is that how you found out about Fears? Nice. Well, kudos to you, my friend. Okay, so here we go. So favorite shows. Let's see here. Well, I mean, my first favorite show is in Hollywood Studios, the Indiana Jones stunt show. Awesome. Another great show is in Hollywood Studios. The Star Wars show. That's also in Hollywood Studios. Oh shit, James. I didn't think. Okay, all right. I know who you are now. Please don't take it personal, man. I thought that's who you were. I wasn't 100% sure because I have a lot of subscribers on my YouTube, and so when I saw James Clark, I was like, dude, is that my buddy from wrestling? But I wasn't for sure because I was like, maybe it's another James Clark. Dude, good to see you. This whole time, man, I thought it was somebody else. I thought it may be the James that I'm thinking of. James, I apologize. My friend. Yes, dude, I remember those good old wrestling days, man. James, I don't know if you remember this. Do you remember when Fears couldn't find a bathroom and I had to pee in a shoe? Do you remember this? Yes. I could not find a bathroom, and I went into the school's lost and found, and I had to piss, and I could not find anything, and I could not find a bathroom, and all they had in there, hell, I would have even pissed in a trash can, guys. I couldn't find a trash can, and guess what? All I could find in the fucking lost and found was a shoe, and I pissed in it, because I had to piss. James, do you remember this epic story? Do you remember this? I mean, listen, when you gotta go, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? And I had to piss. I had to piss. It was, whew. Anyway. So yeah, it's quite a legendary fear story. But yeah. Anyway, but yeah. Oh man, James, so good to see you again, man. So good to see you. James, what have you been up to, buddy? What have you been up to? And how's your job going? How's your job going? Exactly. So, oh man, James is bringing back the classics, man. Well, see, James, I can't even take credit for that. That's another word that Trent Potts made up. That's like, I wish I could take credit for that, but no, that's all Trent. Yeah, that's all Trent, man. Trent made that up too. Trent made up bung, chung, all that shit. Oh man. James says, I'm just working and sleeping. Dude, trust me. These night shifts that I've been doing at the security depot, oh my Lord. Dude, I wake up, do a couple of like vlogs and stuff during the day, do some errands during the day, work out, and before I know it, it's like 9, like I usually start getting ready for work at like 9:12 because I gotta clock in. I gotta clock in by 10:30. But I'm usually there way before 10:30, usually, because Fears is very professional. James says, I'm married now, just life. Listen, I got it. Any kids, James? Did you and your wife have any kids yet? James, I thought it was you, but I wasn't for sure, man. I was like, is that my old wrestling buddy? Because like you never know who you're talking to whenever you're doing a stream, man. And I was like, that could be James, like from my Facebook, from the good old days, Fort Zoom Walt West, like where Fears went to high school. But I wasn't for sure. I was like, it could be another James Clark, So I apologize. But yeah. But no, I'm serious, James. I never made that up, man. That's all Trent. Trent made up bung, chung, all that shit. And if Trent didn't do it, then my buddy Eric made it up. So I would just like sing along with them. I'd be like, yeah, Trent, bung, chung, bung, nung, nung. I didn't make up any of that shit. I just thought it was fucking hilarious. And you know how Trent is. Trent Potts. Oh my God, that fucking guy is great. Oh my God. And now Trent's married with kids. And I talked to Trent about a month or two ago. He goes, oh yeah, Fears, I'm teaching my kids the bung, the chung. And I was like, Trent, you are out of your goddamn mind. I'm like, why the fuck would you teach your kids that? He's like, because I'm the fucking great Trent Potts, Fears. And I was like, yes, you are, buddy. So he is teaching his kids the bung, chung, rung, lung, all that crap. Oh man, good old Trent. Well, James, good to see you. James says no kids yet. Well, you know what, James? You guys are still young. I'm sure you and your wife will have some kids one of these days. I got to meet Mrs. Fears. I thought I met Mrs. Fears a couple of times, but they all turned out to be Mrs. No, unfortunately. So I'm still looking, buddy. But one of these days, hopefully. Anyway, back to Disney. So without a doubt, my two favorite Disney shows, at least in Hollywood studios, is the Indiana Jones stunt show, the Star Wars show, and I filmed that show. I did film that show and put it on my YouTube channel. I don't know if I've put the Indiana Jones stunt show yet on my channel. I don't think. I could be wrong. Let me know. If I'm wrong about that, guys, look on my channel and let me know. What show did I see in Animal Kingdom? There's a show. I filmed it. Now, I did film this one. I didn't know this show existed, but if you guys go back and watch Fierce's like Animal Kingdom vlog, I'm walking past and it was like this girl, like an actual like Disney cast member. She was all dressed in like all these like crazy colors, and she had Converse shoes on, and she was dancing with like all the Lion King like characters, and they were all dressed up and they were dancing, and everybody, they weren't even on a stage. They were just dancing like in this little four-way type of thing, and Fears started bebopping away with them. You guys know what vlog I'm talking about. That was a pretty cool show. She was putting on a pretty good show. Let's see. I can't remember where the Carnival of Progress is. I don't know if it's at Epcot or if it's at Magic Kingdom, but that's also a show too. I do enjoy that. And then, I'll be honest, the Hall of Presidents was a little boring. It was a little boring. Fears fell asleep in it once. And then whenever me and Casey went, then I watched the whole thing. So I attempted to watch it by myself, and I fell asleep. But whenever I went with Casey, then I stayed awake. But I'll be honest, it was a little boring. The show was a little boring, but the end was good. The end was good. James says, next time you come to St. Louis, we should hang out. Maybe go to the shooting range. James, I am down. I am down because Fears has not shot a gun in quite a while. I have shot, let's see. I used to go shooting with my dad before my dad got sick. I've shot, let's see, 2 or 3 rifles whenever I was in Boy Scouts. Like 3 rifles. I've shot like 2 bow and arrows in Boy Scouts. Let's see, I've shot a 9mm with my dad. I've shot a shotgun with my dad, and I shot a shotgun in Boy Scouts. I've shot a machine gun with my dad. What else have I shot? A Magnum. I shot a Magnum, and I think that's it. But my favorite, I gotta say, my favorite was the rifle because it didn't hurt my shoulder. I swear to God, when you shoot that shotgun, you have to hold it super tight to your right here, your shoulder. Because if you don't, that thing rocket fires and hits you really hard. And I didn't like it. And of course, I was a kid, so I thought I was holding it hard, and I wasn't. And every time I shot that thing, I hit the target, but then I was like, "Ow, that fucking hurts." And then like my scout leader's like, "John, you have to hold it fucking tight to your shoulder." And I'm looking at him like he was nuts. And I remember, I'm like, "I am." I'm like, what do you expect? I'm a fucking 10-year-old kid. I'm holding it as hard as I possibly can. And he's like, "Well, you're not holding it hard enough." And I was like, "Well, what the fuck, man?" You know? But no, James, that sounds great. Yeah, let's go to the shooting range, buddy, because I have not shot in quite a while, man. James says, "I've got about 13 guns. You can choose what you want to shoot." Dude, I'm down. And that would be some great footage for the vlog, man. Awesome. Awesome idea, James. I'm so down, dude, because we have not hung out probably since wrestling practice senior year of high school, man. So, dude, I'm totally down. I am totally down. Fears will start shredding that fucking target in the shooting range. Don't mess with me, motherfuckers. Dude, I'm down. That would be so much fun, James. So much fun. You know what's funny about the Fears podcast is we're talking about Disney, and then all of a sudden, like, James starts talking about guns, and then I'm talking about like shredding like targets and motherfuckers and shit. So I don't know how it came up, but that's hilarious. Anyway, but no, James, I'm down. I am down, man. That sounds a lot of fun. The only thing that sucks is when I do go back home, guys, like, I hate disappointing people because I've got so many friends and so many families, and I'm like, I don't want to disappoint anyone. Like, I had to tell James, I kid you not, I had to tell some people last year, like when I went to Missouri. I still haven't uploaded that vlog yet. It's almost done, guys. Bear with me. I've been so busy with shit that I had to like say, I'm only one person. I've only got a week and a half here. And thank God I've got loving and understanding like friends and family. They're like, "Oh, Fears, don't worry about it. We'll hang out next time." But deep down, I hate it. I was like, I want to hang out with everyone, but family is more important. I spent a lot of time with family, because of my dad being sick and stuff. But I also told my friends, once I get some family time in, I'm like, let me get some family time in. I'm like, I want to spend some time with my dad, my mom, my new dog, Enzo. He's like the cutest little, fur ball ever. You guys will see in the video. Enzo is the most cutest, funniest furball dog you've ever seen in your life. You guys are going to love him. Enzo is fucking hilarious. He kept jumping on top of me, licking my face. He had like this ball in his mouth, and he kept like spitting it out at me. And he's all like, Fears. Like, throw this ball at me. And I was like, all right, Enzo, you would think this dog would, get sick and tired. But he had the tons of energy. James says we can totally make some badass videos. Dude, I'm down. Brian says, Fears, long time no talk. What's up, bud? Brian, what's up, buddy? What is up? Good to see you. But yeah. But no, James, it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. I think senior year, like last wrestling practice, buddy. Oh yeah, it's been a minute. But dude, I'm down. But like I said, thank God I've got great, loving friends and family that was like, understand, because I'm only one person, guys. But man, the last 2 Missouri trips, fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. Had such a great time. So yeah. Yeah. We still got to make that Wizard of Oz video. Oh, dude, I'm down. I'm down. Brian, whatever happened to your Instagram, man? I was following you on Instagram, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you were gone. Did you delete your Instagram? Re-add me on Instagram, buddy. I am down. I am so down to make that Wizard of Oz video. It must happen. It will happen one of these days, guys. Brian is a big fan of the Wizard of Oz. I am, and it's great. Let's see. James says you graduated a year before me, so it would have been it was my senior year. But I think the last time I physically talked to you, James, because you ran track, right? You ran track and you did wrestling, and I was on both. So the last time, James, I talked to you was either on the track team or the last wrestling practice, if memory serves me right. It was one of those. Brian says, yeah, I took a year break. I'll be back there. All right, well, as soon as you get back, Brian, let me know, because you, like, vanished off the face of the earth. And I was like, damn it, where did my friend Brian go? I'm like, that guy was awesome. And you're a fan. And I was like, fuck, where'd he go? So I thought maybe I did something wrong, Brian. I was like, dude, we're talking about Wizard of Oz. I'm like, we're going to go on this epic trip. I'm like, Fierce wants to shoot. And I was like, Brian's a good friend of mine. I'm like, where the fuck did you go? Yeah, James. See, I knew you did both, but I just can't remember the last time we talked. It was either the last track practice or wait, it would have been track because wrestling came before track. Yeah, it was track practice, buddy. The last like track practice or the last meet we had, like the last track meet. I remember that. I remember, buddy. Well, Brian, I'm so glad that you're back, man. Add me back on Instagram, buddy, and I've got a new TikTok now. Well, I mean, it's new to you. I've been on there for a year, and I'll be honest, guys, I'm doing a lot better on TikTok than I am on YouTube. And it's because of one video. I shot this video just on a whim, and that one went fucking viral and got me like 8,000 subscribers. That's more subscribers combined of my YouTube channel, both of my YouTube channels put together. But I've honestly tried to get some of the subscribers from TikTok to mosey on over. And slowly but surely they've came over. Not all of them, but slowly they've came over. They've came over. Brian says, I promise I'll be back, my friend. Give those dudes the rundown on our Wizard of Oz video idea. I mean, we've got a bunch of ideas, Brian. Now, Brian is good at video editing, and he's good at Photoshop. Way better than me, actually. And I'm actually a pretty good photo guy. Brian said, hey, Fierce, take this picture this way, take this picture that way. And he turned my red Converse shoes into, like, Dorothy slippers, because I'm a big fan. I'm a big, big fan of anything Wizard of Oz. So, yeah, there it is. And one of these days, I've told Pixel, too, I'm going to go to that rundown Wizard of Oz theme park in, like, wherever the hell it is, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Fierce is going to shoot a video. I don't care what it takes. I don't care how long it takes of me running down that fucking yellow brick road. And I was like, Brian, if you want to come, we will skip down we will skip and we will sing down the yellow brick road. I'm like, I don't care what the fuck we do. I'm like, it must happen. Somehow, some way, Fierce has got to sing his fucking ass off, running down the yellow brick road like a dork, with the music in the background, maybe the soundtrack, and I got to put it on my YouTube channel. So it's a must. It's a must. Anyway, I've been growing this out for a couple of weeks, but sadly, I think my boss is going to tell me to shave it. So that sucks. I've never gotten past a month, guys. I've never gotten past a month And then I know what he'll say. He'll be like, Fears, hello, looking a little straggly. And I'm like, so what? I'm like, it's a great beard, you know? And I'm like, it's not even a beard. It's not even a beard. It's a light stubble. Apparently the boss does not like a light stubble. And he's like, that's not a light stubble, Fears. It's starting to grow into a beard. And I'm like, it's not. I'm like, a beard is like down to here. I'm like, but so I know he'll probably have me shave it like tomorrow. Or not tomorrow because I'm off. Probably Wednesday or Thursday he'll have me shave it off. But it is what it is. But it's looking quite good. I've been enjoying it for like the last couple of weeks. So he said a light stubble is fine, but when it gets a little out of control, he's like, then you got to shave it. I get it. You know, you got to look presentable for work and stuff. But plus, I just kind of sprang it on him because, you know, Fears. I like the light stubble. I don't know if I can commit to a beard, but I've tried a couple of times. Brian says, yes, it's a must. Exactly, buddy. Exactly. Well, Brian, so good to hear from you, man. It's been a minute. It's been a while. It's been a minute, my friend. Good Lord, a lot of cameos in the stream today. James, my old wrestling buddy from high school, and my good my good buddy Brian. We've been friends now for, I think it's been 2 years, right, Brian? 2 years. 2 years. It's either a year and a half or 2 years. Brian says, is Randy still going to be the wicked warlock of the West? Listen, I ran it by him, and he was laughing his ass off, Brian. So he never gave me a yes or a no, but he was laughing. So I would assume he'd be down because he thought it was fucking hilarious. He thought it was like the most hilarious idea. He was like, oh, Fears. He's like, that sounds fucking hilarious. And I'm like, do you want to do it? And he was like on the floor, losing his mind. And I was like, all right, I guess he's in. I'm like, he didn't say yes. He didn't say no. So I'm like, I guess, you know, but he thought it was great. He thought it was funny. If he doesn't do it, hell, I'll do it. I'll play both parts. Fears will play the Tin Man, Dorothy, whatever, you know. Well, not really Dorothy because I'm a guy, but I'll play the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and I'll play the Wicked Warlock. I don't give a shit, you know. It must happen. It must happen. I must run and chant and sing down the yellow brick road because it'll probably get 100,000 views in 10 seconds, you know. Picture Fears running down the yellow brick road going, we're off to see the wizard, leader to fucking that, you know, just like all the way fucking down the yellow brick road. It'll be fucking great. I'm telling you, it'll be awesome. Anyway, let's continue on. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, if you haven't seen my new video, I posted it early this morning. I think it was around 7 or 8 because I got up pretty early. Some hilarious guy. I don't know what the hell my neighbor was doing outside. He was making a lot of noise, but he woke me up. He woke Fears up from his beauty sleep, and I was like, oh fuck it, I'm already up. I'll just stay up. And so Fears got some pancakes this morning, which were yummy, and I made some coffee, and I was like, all right, I'm up. And so I uploaded a video. So it's on FearsMan26. And it's me responding back to all my TikTok followers. So I took the best responses, which were like 20 or 30 of the best responses, and I crammed them together in a video. So I hope you will enjoy it. Guys. Hope it gives you a little giggle in your day. That's right. Fears just said giggle. So just giggle at me right now. All right. Let's continue on. Feel free. So we're going to get back to Disney. So let's see, where was I? So those are my favorite Disney shows. But I am determined because my buddy at work was like, Fears. My buddy at work subscribed to me. And he was like, Fears, when the fuck? He goes, I'm a big Disney fan. He goes, when the fuck are you going to upload that fucking Disney golf thing? And I was like, well, before that, I've been a little lazy the last couple of weeks because I've been going through a lot of shit the last couple of weeks. He's like, Fears. He's like, get it up. And I was like, it's coming. And he's like, I said, before I get that one up, Randy is like, he literally grabbed me and was like, Fears, upload the fucking Randy video of me and you playing miniature golf. So I'm going to work on that tonight. So hopefully that's up tonight. So I'm going to try and get up, at least this year, I'm going to try and do all the Disney miniature golf. Brian, I don't know. Brian, you're a big Disney fan. Have you went to all the Disney like miniature golf like theme places. I've went to one so far. I've went to the Mickey's like summer winter golf thing. I had fun. That was bitching. That was amazing. That place was great. Unfortunately, it was like a 50-minute wait for like the winter side. I really wanted to do the winter side. And they're like, well, it's only a 30-minute wait for the summer side. So I did the summer side. So maybe I'll do another vlog where I go back and I'll do the winter side. But let me know. Let me know, anyone in the chat, if you guys have done. I think there's 3. There's the Disney Fantasia one, which I have not done yet. I haven't done that one. I haven't done the Disney Fantasia one, but I've done the winter summer one. Again, I just gotta go back and do the winter side. And there's a third one, right? Yeah, they both have 2 courses. I've done all 4, and they're great. Okay, cool. Is there a third one, Brian? Is there a third course, or is it just the winter summer one and the Fantasia one? Because I haven't done I've done the Fantasia one years ago. Like it's been there for years, guys. I did that one like when I was 14 or 15. I don't remember it. My mom and my dad and my brother said we did it because I asked them one time. And I was like, well, that's news to me. I don't remember it. I asked my mom a couple of days ago, and she's like, believe me, John, we did it. And I was like, well, Mom, jog my memory and send me a picture. So, because I don't remember it. But is there more than 2 courses, Brian? Okay, not that you know of. Okay, I thought there was a third one, but maybe it's just those 2. But anyway, Fears is bound and determined to get all of that done this year because most of my fans, most of them love when I not only go to tourist attractions, but Disney, because I am a big Disney fan. Walt Disney was one of my heroes. Still is. I would have gave anything in the world just to have a 5-minute conversation with that guy. Because 1, he was a genius. 2, he made such a magical like theme park. 3, he made some of my favorite movies in the entire world. Without him, we would not have the great Mickey Mouse. Because Mickey Mouse is great. He's hilarious. He is hilarious. And he's from my hometown. He's from my home state. He is from Missouri. Not a lot of people know that. Walt Disney is from Missouri. That would have been cool if he would have been from St. Louis, because Fears is from St. Louis. But he is from Missouri. So if Walt Disney can make it, so can Fears. That's right. Walt Disney, you are the fucking man. You are the man. He is the man. Oh, man. So, what else? I don't know if I'm going to have enough money this year to do it because I need to pay off some bills and stuff. But I sure am going to try. Brian, check this out. I haven't even gotten to go to Galaxy's Edge yet. I want to. Everyone's been talking about it. Everyone's been going ballistic about it. I've seen clips of Galaxy Edge. Like some of my friends on my Facebook, they went to it last year, posting away. I'm like, fuck, I want to go. Then you see a bunch of YouTubers posting Galaxy's Edge on YouTube, and it looks phenomenal. Brian, have you went there yet? Like, I want to go. Well, James, he may have been born in Chicago, but most of his younger life was lived in Missouri. I could have sworn he was born in Missouri. Well, maybe after he was born, his family moved to Missouri because near Kansas City, Missouri, his old home is there. So yeah, let's see. Brian says Main Street USA at the Magic Kingdom is based on his hometown in Missouri. Exactly. And I remember saying that. In one of his vlogs, or in one of my vlogs. Brian says, I went there a few times. It's unreal. Love Star Wars. I love Star Wars too. I cannot wait to go to Galaxy's Edge. Fears wants to do it all. I want to document everything in my vlog. I want to build a fucking lightsaber. I'm going to go give Chewie a hug. I'm going to talk shit to stormtroopers. I'm going to go ballistic in that vlog, and it's going to be fucking great. I'm pretty sure Walt Disney was born in, now I'm bound to determine. Let me look it up. Hang on. Let me look. James, I'm not calling you a liar because we're buddies and stuff, but let me look this up. If he was born in Chicago, then his family quickly moved to Missouri. I know he's I know his hometown is from Missouri. And I think he moved to Los Angeles like I think around 1920, because I think that's when he invented Mickey. And I think he was like, I'll never be able to sell Mickey in Missouri, because to be honest, I love Missouri, but there's not a lot there. So he made, and Hollywood, he's like, if I want to be famous, you got to go off to Hollywood and, and all that kind of stuff. So smart on him to go to Hollywood. But let's find out where he actually was born. Hang on. Let me have a look. Google is a wonderful tool. Google is a wonderful tool. All right. Where was Walt Disney born? Let's see here. Oh, James, you are right. It says Walter Elias Disney was born on December 5th, 1901 in Chicago, Illinois, the son of Flora Disney and Elias Disney, a Canadian-born farmer turned businessman, which was his dad. And let's see, they moved to Missouri. Yeah, shortly after he was born. So you were right, James. So I guess we were both right. He lived most of his life in Missouri up until like his early 20s, and then he moved to L.A. There it is. I had no idea that he was born in Chicago. But I mean, Missouri. Well, in a plane from St. Louis, Missouri to Chicago, it's only 30 minutes. If you drive there, you're looking at 5.5 hours. So take a plane, people. Take a plane. I did not know that. I knew that his family settled in Missouri, and he lived there for quite a long time because his dad had a newspaper company, and him and his brother would do newspapers, like toss out newspapers like early in the morning. And let me tell you guys, it gets fucking freezing in Missouri. It's cold. So to do that every morning and every night, back in the day, chucking papers on people's front door, that shit must have been hard and cold. So yeah. But there it is. Well, I learned something today. I could have sworn he was born in Missouri. But anyway. Well, Brian, I'm excited now. I'm excited. I cannot wait to go to Galaxy's Edge because you're saying it's unreal. So, oh man, I cannot wait. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I mean, the footage alone is gonna be breathtaking. So yeah, one of these days I'll get there. James says we got a foot of snow last week. Oh damn, that sucks. Well, I didn't know how much. Because I talked to my parents a couple days ago, and they said they got some snow. They just didn't tell me how many inches. But damn, a foot of snow? That's crazy, man. That is crazy. So, Brian, since you've been taking a break from social media, what have you been up to, buddy? You been focusing on work or just chilling with your friends or family, or what's going on? Let me know, buddy. Let me know. So, all right, time for some. Let's do some facts about Disney. Yeah, because that's what Fears really wanted to do. Let me pull up some facts. See if I can stump any of you guys. All right, here we go. Let me go to Google real quick. I love Disney. I've always been a big Disney fan. Let's see. Facts about Disney. Here we go. Let's see what pops up. I just wrote facts about Disney, and we'll see what type of facts pops up. Oh wow. So it says, Walt Disney originally wanted to call his iconic mouse Mort Timer, but his wife hated it. Number 2, Walt enforced a number of strict policies at Disney World and Disneyland. Until the 1970s, guests could actually get kicked out of the park if they swore, like cursed. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Let's see. Brian says, yeah, just taking a break, just working and traveling as much as I can. Dude, I envy you, man. Fears only got to travel once last year, and it was to go visit my family, but what a trip it was. Hopefully when I get a better job and make some more money, I can do some more travel vlogs, because my friend Brian here, he travels quite a lot in his free time and for his job. So, yeah. All right. Let's get on some more interesting Disney facts. Let's see. Another fact is Mickey Mouse was named by Walt Disney's wife. I didn't know that. I thought Walt Disney named him, but Walt Disney's wife named Mickey Mouse. Walt wanted to call him Mortimer, but his wife said that the name was too dry and dull. She said it should be more happy and uplifting. Thank God his wife named it. Everyone knows the plot of Lion King, but most people don't know that the original title was, let's see, let me scroll down. So I guess The Lion King was not the original title, but according to Google, it says that the original title was just The King. Just The King. So, I mean, that wouldn't have been too bad, just The King. But The Lion King sounds better. All right, let me pull up some more facts. Here's just learned a lot today. I thought I was a big Disney buff. I'm learning a lot. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Now this I did not know, but again, I'm not. Like, I don't know everything about Disney. It says the woman who voiced Minnie, her name was Russie Taylor, married the man who voiced Mickey, which was Wayne Allwine in 1991. Nice. They waited a long time to get married. Let's see here. Jasmine is to this date the only Disney princess to kiss a villain. That's right, because Belle does not kiss Gaston. Gaston tries to kiss Belle, but then she moves out of the way and then he falls into some mud. And then Snow White. Yeah, that's true. Yep. All right. Let's see. Another fact is Walt Disney, although he was the youngest in the family, at school was involved in the work necessary to the survival of the family. Since the age of 8, Walt had to rise at 3:30 every morning to do his paper route. Wow. I knew he did his paper route, but I didn't know it was that early. And then he had to do that. He had to get up every morning at 3:30, do his paper route before he went to school. That's crazy. Well, that just shows you how much of a hard worker that guy was. So I respect the hell out. I already did respect the hell out of Walt Disney, but now I respect the hell out of him even more. So that's pretty badass. Okay. Brian says, speaking of Disney, remember the Wizard of Oz part on the great movie ride? I do remember that. And it sucks, Brian, that they took that ride out, because I loved that ride. I remember like halfway through, some like gangster guy would jump onto the ride, and he like took over the ride for a couple of minutes. And you went through so many movies. You went through like the Terminator. You went through the Wizard of Oz. You went through the 1930 like gangster movies. You went through what was that other one? Alien. I mean, you went through so many fucking through so many movies, but yeah, one of the greatest parts was you go to you're in the Munchkin Land city where the yellow brick road starts, and you drive right through that. And it sucks they took that ride out. I don't know if they're going to put a new ride in that area, but man, I missed that ride. I missed that ride so much. Anyway, let's continue on, guys. Let's see. Last Disney fact, and then we'll move on to another topic. Let's see. Let me find a good fact. All right. Additional facts about Walt Disney. As a child, Walt would draw pictures and sell them to his neighbors to make extra money. Wow, this guy was an entrepreneur. Hell yeah. Another fact is he lied about his age and joined the Red Cross at the age of 16 to help out the war efforts. That's very admirable, even though he lied, but it's still admirable. The next fact is he married one of his first employees, pen and ink artist Lillian Bound. They had 2 daughters, They trained at Disneyland. The Lily Bell is named after her. Nice. Let's see here. Walt Disney personally won more Academy Awards and had more Academy Award nominations than anyone else in history so far to this date. The total number he won before he died was 22. Damn, that's awesome. That is awesome. There we are. Walt Disney founded the California Institute of the Arts, a college-level professional school for all of the performing arts. Nice. What a guy that guy was. Wow, wow, wow. Sweet. All right, let's continue on. So, the second topic I want to talk about, I tried to get to this topic a couple weeks back, but I think me and Randy, we started talking about something, and I forgot to come back to it. So, ever since Fears was a wee little lad, I've dipped my toe into acting. So, I'm going to give you guys some highlights of Fears' acting performances, on screen, off screen, in plays, all that good stuff. The very first role ever that Fears ever did, ever, it was at church. And I played one of the three wise men. I had my little cane, and I was in my robes. I didn't do it. I thought I did a pretty good job. The three wise men. I was the third wise man, standing off to the right. I don't think I had any lines, but I looked pretty badass in my robes, man. Acting number 2. I believe I didn't have another acting gig until 2nd grade. And I was in a play called It's Saturday. It's a musical. And the only thing I can remember of it was I had a dress in my pajamas. And I had to hold a pillow every single time that I sang the song It's Saturday. And then I had a big monologue that I had to memorize. And that was the first monologue I did. And I played kind of the annoying brother to this girl that was playing my sister. So that one went pretty good. And then after that, we did, let's see, what else? Oh, we did a Disney play where, and this was in 2nd grade, where I played the little boy out of Mary Poppins, the kid that holds the kite. So I had many lines in that. But it was like a Disney play of all the best Disney characters all combined. So it wasn't just about Mary Poppins. It was every single Disney character. My buddy played Aladdin. My other buddy in 2nd grade, he played Jafar. And then, my other buddy, what character did he play? He played that talking red crab out of The Little Mermaid. So his mom made him like crab fingers and the whole 9 yards. That was pretty fucking hilarious. Let's see. What else? That was from grade 2. Then the next performance was a couple years later. I did Grease at and I played Kaneki. I played Kaneki, and that was at church. And then after that, we did Jesus Christ Superstar. I don't remember which part I played in that. But Grease was one of my favorite ones to play. Hell yeah. Brian says, very pumped to have you add Johnny Fears of Oz to the resume. Hell yeah. Why? I think the better question is why wouldn't I put that on the old acting resume? I've got the red checks, Brian. I'm ready to rock and roll. I am ready to rock. Fears is going to run down the yellow brick road like a wild animal. And it's going to be fan-fucking-tastic. Let's see. What else? What else have I done? Let's see. That was, I think I was 14 when I played Kaneki. And then in high school, I did a lot of plays. I played the villain in Romeo and Juliet. I played the apothecary that sells Romeo the poison. So I pretty much killed Romeo. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And so let's see. Then after that, we did MASH 4077, and I played the strict colonel. Oh yes. Great performance. Let's see. And then after that, I played in Rumors. And Rumors is basically, I think I've told this story before. Rumors is basically about a man and a woman, and their marriage is failing. So to save their marriage, they throw a dinner party. And the reason why it's called Rumors is everybody at the party is spreading rumors. And fucking chaos ensues. And by the end of the play, there's so many rumors going around that the police get involved. And finally, the police sit everybody down and say, okay, we're fucking sick and tired of this shit. What is a rumor and what is the truth? And we've had enough. And then through all that chaos, the couple fall back in love. And Theater's got to play the uptight, smart-ass British butler. Hell fucking yeah. And that was so much fun. And then when I went off to college, it was just a sporadic roles because we were making short films all the time. In college, I played a sheriff in a short film. And then I was in an independent film. I played a cop that was sitting in like a business meeting, but there was like 30 of us. But you can see Fears with his shirt and tie and his badge on, like way in the fucking background. And I think my cameo lasts like 20 seconds. But you can see me. I'm way off in the background. And it was great. Let's see, what else? Then when I came back to St. Louis, and I was in an independent film called Monster. And I got killed by the monster. So that was great. That was good. I got killed on camera. My death was like epic. I had blood like rushing down my face. It was great. So I got killed in an independent film. And I never got a copy of it because I wanted to upload my performance on my YouTube channel. And it was called Monster of St. Louis, or it was such a long time ago. I can't even remember if that was the name of it. It was Monster of something, maybe Monster of Missouri or Monster of St. Louis. It was ages ago, but I remember my death was pretty nuts. He stabbed me 9 times in the chest, 9, with his razor sharp claws. And I had blood gushing out of my mouth, and I put a bunch of fake blood in my mouth, and I was just like pouring all the fake blood. It was fucking hilarious. It was great. Because I was like, yes, finally I'm in a cheesy horror film. This shit is fucking fantastic. Like, my character didn't even have a name. So I died nameless on camera. And it was great. Cheers. All right, let's see. What else? I'm trying to remember. I'm going to give you guys the highlights because I can't remember all the roles. I'm trying to give you guys all the highlights. And then going back to college, let's see what else. I played an alien. Well, the alien took over that sheriff's body that I was playing. So I played kind of an alien and the sheriff at the same time. I played a bartender in one of my short films. God, there was so many random roles in college. But one of my greatest performances, probably one of my favorites, is I got to voice Fears Man. I've really been enjoying voicing Fears Man in my cartoons. And I love playing Cameo Kid, Cameo Man's sidekick to Randall's cartoons. Those are always fun. So that's a bunch of highlights. Because I know there's more acting performances, but I just can't remember them all. But every single one of them that I've done has been enjoyable. So I have quite the resume. So yeah. Can't wait for the next acting gig. Am I a good actor? Not really. But I enjoy it. I enjoy more behind the scenes. I love editing. I love filmmaking. I'm more behind the scenes type of guy. But whenever I am on camera, I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. All right. Last topic. So, Fears is not really a gadget type of guy. I'm more old school, but my friend suggested this topic, and he's like, Fears, you should look up some gadgets and talk about them on your podcast. And I was like, okay, fair enough. I'm like, that could be kind of a cool topic.
You should look up.
So we're gonna look up a few. So I'll do my best. So here we go. I'm gonna go to Google, and I'm just gonna write gadgets of 2022, and I'm gonna click on the pictures and see what pops up. So here we go. Let's see here. You know, because they're always inventing something out there. Like one of my favorites that Randy told me about is they've actually made a flying car. You know, kind of from Back to the Future too. It's basically a plane where the wings fold in and they fold into the side of the car, and then it turns into a car. And I'm like, that's not really a flying car. That's more of an airplane that they turn into a car. But I'm like, until we get the technology to do some like Back to the Future 2 shit, it's probably as close as we're going to get. So, all right, here we go. 2022 gadgets. Let's see what pops up. See what pops up. Go to images. Let's see here. All right, here we go. Let's see. Ooh, wow, this looks cool. So the first one is they've got a Star Wars themed floating ball that like it's on a pad, and the ball holds, I guess, like all the music. So kind of an iPod, but it's a floating iPod because the Death Star, you know, floats in midair. So there's probably a magnet in it, and so I guess like you put this on the pad and then you push, I guess, start, and then it makes the Death Star like float in midair, and then you can play your iPod. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Nice. It's Star Wars themed though. That was one of the first pictures that popped up. So yeah. All right. Next one. Let's see here. Let me find a good one because there's so many pictures. Let's see here. Let's see. The 2022 Apple folding iPhone. Nice. So basically, it's an iPhone that you can fold up. See, I would be too afraid to have something like that. So you fold it up, and it's your phone. I know it's supposed to fold in, but that's just weird because I would be afraid to like crack the screen or some shit. You know, I'm telling you, Fears is old school. So, but I understand why someone would want a folding phone because, you know, it's one, it saves room. You know, two, I mean, I'll admit that is pretty fucking cool to bend your phone. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's see what else. Let's see here. Let's see here. So many cool inventions. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh man, this ain't new technology, but I've always wanted one because my friends have got one, and I just saw a picture of it. It's a brand new version because it's already been out for a while. A brand new version though of the Apple phone. You can do so much stuff on an Apple. Not an Apple phone, an Apple Watch. Excuse me. My friend at work's got one. They're phenomenal. You can take pictures on them. You can call people on them. You can text on them. Whatever you want to do, I would love to get an Apple Watch. They just cost a lot of coinage. So yeah, Brian, have you got an Apple Watch? I've always wanted to have one, always, because they look. Not only do they look amazing, they are amazing because you can do, like I said, you can do so much shit on them. So yeah, but I would love to get an Apple Watch someday. Let's see what else. What else have they got? Let's see. They got some pictures of some new cars here. They got some pictures of. Oh, this one's cool. They've got a picture of a futuristic house, and this house, and pretty much says, the best house of 2022, possibly the house of the future. That's how they say this. And they say it's voice command. It can raise and shut, the shutters. It can open up your fridge. It can. There's a computer built into the fridge to plan your grocery shopping. It turns on and off the hot water. Turns on your shower. So it's pretty much a smart house. Now that would be fucking amazing, because you see all that shit like in movies, and for someone to put it in their house in 2022, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's all the gadgets I'm going to do for today, though. But those 4 or 5 sounded amazing. Let's see here. Brian says, I'm not an Apple Watch guy. Fair enough. But they are very cool, of course. I'll agree. I've never had one myself, but I've always wanted to try. I see people wear them all the time, so I would love to try one out one day. But anyway. Well, guys, I think that's where we're going to stop. Fear's been going for an hour and 15 minutes because I got some other stuff that I want to do today. Plus, I'm bound and determined to get something up tonight because Fears has just been a lazy on the old editing. Like the video that I uploaded on my main channel on FearsMan26. That's the first video I've uploaded, I think, like in a week or two. So I need to get a Mosian. I need to get off my ass, and I need to edit something for the vlog channel. Something. James says, I have the Series 4 watch. I can give you. No, you don't have to give me. James, you don't have to give me a watch. No. If Fears wants it, I'll get it. I appreciate the offer. I appreciate the gesture, but I couldn't accept it. That would be too much, buddy. I'm the type of person, if I want something, I'll save up the money and I'll get it. Now, if it's a gift, if somebody gives me a gift, obviously I appreciate it, but that's too big of a gift. That's too big of a gift, James. No. But I appreciate the offer, buddy. Like, the only time I accept gifts if it's from, like, if I have a girlfriend or from my mom and my dad or my brother or someone like that. But friends, I usually don't like accept gifts from friends because, like, you guys have got your own lives. You know what I'm trying to say, James? Like, you got a wife. You need to save your own money, man. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the offer. That was very nice of you. Sometimes I'm not good at explaining things, but you guys know where I'm coming from. Like, I only accept gifts like if it's the appropriate times, but I do appreciate it. And I'm sure you've got the old one, James, and now you got the new one. I get it, but that's just too generous of a gift. I couldn't accept it. But I'm from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate the offer, buddy. I do. I appreciate that. You're a good friend, James. You always have been, buddy. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic, my friend Randall's 2 channels. And this is the point in time where, before I go, if you guys want to talk about anything else, Fears Man always gives the audience a chance. If you guys have got any other topics that you want to talk about, put them in the chat. We will discuss them. If not, I'm going to mosey off and I'm going to grab some lunch and I'm going to get on with the rest of my day because I think I'm going to go hit the gym up. I'm either going to go for a walk or I'm going to hit up the gym. But anyway, I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. If you want to talk about anything else, let me know. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. If not, then I'm going to end. I'm going to end the stream. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. It's been very enjoyable. If you guys have got any topic ideas, please, at the end of this video, put them in the comment section because we talk so much. Fears sometimes runs out of topics to talk about, and then I have to go to Google and go, what are some topics for a podcast? And then the ones I haven't talked about, boom, I write them and then we talk about them. So I'm starting to run out of podcast ideas. So if you guys have got any podcast ideas, put them in the comments section at the end of the stream. I would really appreciate it. So if there's nothing else, one more chance, last chance. Do you guys want to talk about anything else before I go? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. If not, I'm going to take off. James says, politics? Oh, God, no. No. I'm not a no, James. I appreciate I appreciate you trying, buddy, but I do not want to talk about politics. I could care less about politics. The only thing I care about is that we have a president and he's either doing his job or he's attempting to do his job. But usually I stay out of politics. Brian says, do you remember which Oz scene you and Randy were going to do? Pumped to do that. Pumped to make that happen finally. I'll be honest, Brian. I know we talked about this certain scene, but I don't remember what scene it is. But I don't remember. It's been quite a long time. I don't remember. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember. Anyway, I'm going to take off. Guys, because I'm getting really hungry. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Fears Man podcast. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe to both Fears Vlogs and Fears Man 26. I am your host, Fears. And I will see you guys later. Alligator. All right, bye. Shunk.